Here's a planning briefing for July 24th. We're looking at warming and drying trend, elevated fire weather conditions, west central Montana, southwest Montana on Friday. Increasing chance for thunderstorms from south to north each day starting on Friday. We're going to be seeing some nightly easterly winds, mainly only ridge tops. Here's the current satellite loop today. This is a different pattern than we've had recently. For the last 2 weeks, we've had like a ridge of high pressure over the northeastern Pacific. Now we have a trough of low pressure, high pressure ridge over the western Aleutians into the Bering Sea. And over us, the western U.S., we've got a, can't really see it too well, but there's a upper level low kind of rotating counterclockwise over California. Here's a weather threat matrix showing increasing threats because of storms, especially over the weekend from south to north into early next week. And we put high for the Bitterroot, the fact that there's going to be widespread thunderstorms, dry and unstable conditions. Weather story for the weekend, we're looking at thunderstorms, the circled area. This is looking at probability of thunderstorms. This is Friday, highest chances, like I said before, and then Saturday and Sunday, they start creeping northward and westward with time. Here's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Generally area-wide chance of thunderstorms by Tuesday and Wednesday. And then this is Thursday. As far as which days could have the highest instability, we're looking at Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The storms could be producing a lot of lightning. The shear isn't the greatest, so the next slide, this is the shear. Tuesday and Wednesday we generally have shear less than 30 knots, but then by Thursday and Friday we start getting potential for shear 30 to 35 knots, which could help to give us more organized thunderstorms or even supercell thunderstorms. Areas where we think that there could be storms that could be producing a lot of heavy rainfall. There could be some flash flooding and some of the burn scars. There's still a threat that thunderstorms could merge and that could cause severe wind or hail. We're looking at some heat in the lower valleys of north central Idaho. Highest probabilities for low 100s will be from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Now just looking at tomorrow, Friday, July 25th, this is looking across southwest Montana. Pretty good probabilities for wind gusts greater than 25 miles an hour, greater than 35 miles an hour on the right side. That's more connected with storms. And then at the same time, the lowest RHs are going to be occurring in the northern part of fire weather zone 111, which is much of the Jefferson district in the Beaverhead Deer Lodge National Forest. These lower RHs probably will occur more in the early afternoon before the storms start to fire up. There are a few high resolution models that are showing severe wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour in this area. As far as probability lightning, this is Friday afternoon and evening. If you're planning on being in the backcountry, you may not want to be on the Divide Trail or Lost Trail in the higher elevations, Anaconda Ridge, Bitterroot Mountains in Lemhi County in the mid to late afternoon because of lightning threat. And we do have a YouTube video about lightning safety. If you'd like to review that, just go to our YouTube channel and then just search lightning safety. Here's the high temperatures with low humidity levels in the afternoon, just looking north to south, some of our fire weather areas. These are low temperatures, 50s, but 60s in the Idaho and Orofino, Grangeville. Max RHs to the right. Cloud cover. We're going to be seeing increasing cloud cover, especially with the afternoon convection. This is just a little diagram showing why we're getting easterly breezes at night starting Monday through all of next week. It's because the heat trough or the thermal trough is going to be generally eastern Washington, eastern Oregon. So you have lower pressure there, and then we have higher pressure over us. And then air likes to flow from high to low, so high to low pressure. So that explains the easterlies. And it's not overly strong, but it's, 4 or 5 millibar pressure gradient. And this is looking at the MBM, just wind speeds. So on the left side, this would be like midnight Wednesday morning, showing the ridges, seeing the uptick. We see the Whitefish Range, Swan Range, Mission Range, Bitterroots, generally 10 to 20 miles an hour. But there could be places like 0.6 and Mountain Aas. Those places can get stronger winds because there's not much friction up there. And then those winds usually do kind of die down overnight, but they're still there. So this is the right side, 6 a.m. Wednesday morning. This is generally looking at fire weather forecast, looking at winds and RHs for select stations. And then 6 to 10 day outlooks showing above average for precip, and we're looking at warmer than average for temperatures. Thanks for watching. Next briefing will be Sunday, July 27th.